Where is your mind? That is the question I want to ask you. Do you know where it is? Where is it located? Is it in your head? Is it in your body? Is it outside of you? Is it perhaps in all three? See, there's a lot of people talking about the mind, but no one actually seems to understand where it is located or what it actually is. When I say the word mind to you, what comes up? What do you feel? What do you imagine? How do you conceptualize it? The mind to me is not the body. The mind to me is not the brain. But the brain, the body, and everything around us is infused with the quality of the mind. Now, this may be a tricky sentiment to understand, so let me break it down for you. The mind is a psychic substance. It exists in every part of your body, inclusive of your brain. In every cell, there is the psychic substance of your mind. And this psychic substance, imagine it to be something that cannot be caught or grabbed onto or held onto, but it exists, almost like space and air. It is there, but you can't necessarily capture it. Yes, you can perhaps contain it in a vehicle, and this vehicle is our body. And the smaller vehicles, our cells, the very atoms and molecules that we are created of. And within this is the magic of the mind. And even outside of us, around us, 6 feet around our body, circulating us in an orbital manner, is the mind. And this mind can be spread out further across the entire world and galaxy and universe as the collective mind. You have your personal mind, which has the flavor of you inherent in all the impressions you've had over a lifetime. And then you have the collective mind, which is connected into the hive, and the hive being of all living, animated things that exist, things that have been infused by the very soul and fractals of the great divine. So, if you imagine driving a car, the physical body of the car is the vehicle. It's your body. Then you have the driver sitting in the front driver's seat. And this front driver's seat individual is yourself. And then you have the navigation, the steering wheel, the actual combustion of energy through the entire system. This imagination, this driver wheel, this navigation system would be more considered the mind, whereas a self, the body sitting in front of the driver seat moving the car, is known as the self, the one that is navigating. But all of these have aspects of the mind inherent within them. You cannot separate them because they don't exist as an entire ecosystem. We tend to separate things a lot in our world, in our Western world. We separate the vehicle as the body, the driver as maybe the soul, and then the navigation and the wheel and the energy that supplies the entire vehicle, the fuel, as perhaps the mind or the engine that runs inside. Now, all these things need each other mutually, exclusively to work. They need to work cohesively to form the entire human being. And when I consider the mind, I consider it as an important and powerful aspect of ourselves. One that is so sensitive and impressionable that we can hold deep impressions from every life experience that we encounter. You see, we go through life with so many moments, seconds, minutes, hours, days that impression us, that hold little grooves in us. So what this means is anything that happens to you, that you expose yourself to, environment, conversations, family, friends, things that are outside of your control, are going to impression your mind. So they're going to cause and create little grooves and connections inside of your highly impressionable mind. And this then formulates the mind that you have today. Now, all these grooves and all these impressions can either shape you and create something positive in your life, or they can create something highly negative and a lot of suffering. Now, we need to reorganize our mind in such a way that we have a harmonious and sattvic experience, which means a balanced, harmonious experience that does not hurt us, does not cause us pain, does not cause us illness and suffering, because it's very easy for a mind which is full of impressions that have led to a point today which can be very toxic and vile in nature. So how do we do this? How do we create a more harmonious sattvic mind? The first thing we do is we need to take care of our body. Yes, the easiest thing to do is take care of the vehicle, the car, the actual mechanics of our body, because our mind exists inside of the body, inside of the brain, and around us. The first thing we can do is make sure that we are nourished. A nourished body creates a harmonious mind. A harmonious body equals a harmonious mind. This is what we must remember. So the foods you eat, how you move your body, how you position yourself in the world in terms of your environment, the people around you, your conversations, how you expose yourself to information, your iPhones, your screens, your TVs, what you read. All these things are going to impression your mind. And the more harmonious we can make these things, the nicer your mind will feel. The less calm, the more calm your mind will feel. The less erratic it will feel. And this is how we create a harmonious mind. The first step is to actually create a harmonious vehicle and nourish it, to love it, to care for it. And guess what? The mind will start responding. Less anxiety, less sadness, less depression. Just a feeling of more balance, love, joy in the system. So I encourage you always to fall back to the body as the entire first step to cultivating a beautiful mind. Literally a very beautiful mind. A mind that is singing with joy. A mind that is not so deeply attached to what it sees. The one that can feel deeper truth. Because everything that we surround ourselves is trying to imprint on our mind. And you'll see it now in social media. All the world news, the world wars, the world pain, terror, COVID, all the things that are aiming at impressioning the mind in a certain way to lead you to think in a certain direction with a certain frame. If we can negate some of these by not burying our heads in the sand, but creating a strong, stable, open, genuinely harmonious mind, we can receive this information differently. And one of the biggest pains in humanity now is a mind that is impressionable in a negative way. We must bring this positive impressions back, positive state of being. And from here, you'll see that the world has a lot less external negative influence on your life. So the mind is a psychic substance, remember this, that exists in every cell in your body. It exists also in your brain, in your eyes, around your body. This is your personal flavor of your mind. Cultivate this by first cultivating a body that is harmonious, and then you watch as your mind starts to become more calm, more stable, more open, more loving, more joyous. And this is a beautiful thing and place in life to live with a mind that is in this state. I spend a lot of time meditating every day. I play a lot of music. I try not to be externally influenced too much by what's going on out there in the sphere. That's not even in front of me. A lot of the times it's just in front of a screen, and you'll hear the rhetoric of conversations, people just uttering things of fear, of sadness, of grief, of pain, of doom, or what's coming next. Oh no, the world, the oil, the vaccines, this, that, all the bloody things. Allow that to just materialize away from you and focus now on what you can. Because you change yourself, you watch next your friends, your partner, your family change, then your community change because of all the people you have changed around you by not trying to change them, but by just being you, being harmonious. And you watch this energy is infectious. This state of being is infectious. So I'm sending you so much courage to be able to create a sattvic mind, a harmonious mind, and watch it all unfurl from there. And I hope this definition of the mind being a psychic substance that is not just in your head, but is also deeply embedded and infused in your body, in the vehicle, and in your imagination, in your navigation system of life, and around your 6-foot orbital plane around you, as something that can be useful to think of when you think of the mind. and how sensitive and how beautiful it is. So take care of your mind, because this is going to be your superpower in the world. I am sending you so much love on your journey. Vaheguru, which means, the darkness is gone. Oh, I've opened my eyes. Namaste, which means the divine in me sees the divine in you. Satnam. Aho, this is the way. From my heart to your heart. Simba Ji, checking out.